Alright, hello everyone. Um, this is going to be a brief video, just discussing what I think about the Black Widow rework. Um, Now, there's a few things I want to preface beforehand. So, first off, I'm not a competitive player for this game. I don't play ranked anymore. The last time I played the game, I've been like basically playing it for the past 3 days nonstop. Um, but outside of that, outside of competitive stuff, I don't know how it is now. I've been doing a bit of research to what the pro players think and like watching tournament VODs and stuff. Um, but this was my first like real hero shooter that I wanted to grind. So what ended up happening was, so I got this game, like basically the moment it came out, because I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I started playing it non-stop, non-stop, non-stop. And after like April, I took a bit of a break, and then after April, I kind of stopped. But even though it was my first hero shooter, and I'm not that good. I feel like just because of fighting games, not stuff that I do like martial arts. Even though I'm not that good at like the execution and actually like for example, executing a plan, even a combo. Um, I'm very good at the analysis of what I think about it design wise, especially. I feel like those are my biggest attributes. I haven't played ranked. My highest rank was like, I think it was like one of the platinums. Which for my first hero shooter, like I'd never played a hero shooter before, and I was playing like 3 characters. I think it was okay, but yeah. Anyways, it's not about the rank. It's not about competitive anything like that. It's just my thoughts about what I like. So I just wanted to preface that way. And there's a lot has changed since April of 2025. I'm sure fucking 7 seasons in, basically 7 seasons after. Okay, that was funny. Um, and the one character I want to talk about, which you probably know because the thumbnail is, where is she? Black Widow. So, I like Black Widow a lot. Or at least I did like Black Widow a lot. Um, Also, you might notice, like in another video where you were watching where I was playing competitively, if you look at the Iron Fist, if you scroll like all the way back, you look at like the Iron Fist references video. I'm playing at 100 FPS, but now I'm playing at 60, so I can because I don't play competitively anymore. I'm like, I'll save some CPU. What do you call it? Like CPU, whatever. Not space, but you know what I mean. Power to like watch videos and shit. Anyway, I'm yapping, but okay. I just want to quickly go over. I'll keep it short and sweet. I don't like this new rework. I think honestly, it removes everything I like about this character. I was not very good. I don't have good aim. Like, so even though I just missed all my shots, right? Like, my aim is not that good. You can see here, like, it's very, very bad. But I love playing like a sort of sniper where you just sit here and like you just wait, line up your shots, you get like a good, headshot in. It makes me feel cool. Now, what was cool about this character is that no one else did it. There was Hawkeye, but Hawkeye didn't even have a scope. So it was like you either play Hawkeye or you play, Black Widow. But also you can kind of do it with like Hela back when I was playing. Like Hela had like, if I switch to Hela real quick, she had like very, she doesn't have like much damage fall off or whatever you call it. She kind of just hits from here. But I wouldn't call her as much of a sniper as I would like a mid-ranged, I don't know if you call it poke or peel character. She basically wants to just be in the middle, just doing a fuck ton of damage from like, from like here. Like if I stand like 30 meters away, like I want to stand here and just get some good hits in, like boom, double tap. And it seems from what I've been playing, like Cyclops does this as well. I think. I don't really know much about him. I didn't really understand his kit. But it seems like he does this as well, like with his concussive blast and all that stuff. Like from here, I think it hits. Yeah, 20 meters. And you can see here, like, there are, I've already mentioned 3 other mid-range characters. And, Hawkeye, who I've heard was, like, super nerfed in this version of the game. But I feel like the rework just kind of removes that identity so, like, hard. In a way I don't like. Because she wasn't good. She was quite bad. But, like, it was so cool to just, like, be here and just, like, Like, I was on the, not on the fence, but I was, like, siding with the, I was siding with the rework the whole time. I was like, yeah, they should rework her. And I didn't know until I came back, like, oh, they reworked her. And I was like, wait, that's cool that they reworked her, because she's very, like, incomplete almost. Like, she does one thing, but she just aims and shoots. but she doesn't do it as well as a character like Hela, who just like, I mean, Hawkeye before, he's not going to do it now, I'm sure, because of, you know, all the nerfs and stuff. But like Hawkeye before, when I was playing, was like insane, because you would just one tap like this from like full range. You didn't even have to charge it. Like you just have, like, if you had good aim, you could just kill with Hawkeye. Like boom, boom, like you're just killing people. And Black Widow just couldn't kill, and she took forever, and like she had the stamina. So like when they changed all that stuff, I was like, that's interesting. But what the fuck? He has new. Oh yeah, they did give him this. No. Oh wait, no, I think that was already in the game. I just literally just don't remember. And I was like, wait, this is cool that like they gave her like a rework and like look how fast it shoots. But now it seems like she's gonna be like here, like Hela, and you know like mid range. Like it feels like she's occupying an archetype that is already like overutilized in this game with like some of the best characters. So like I'm sure Hela's still good, because how do you make Hela bad right now? From my experience, she's good. She probably still is maybe like an A tier character. I don't know, but Hela's always been good. Bucky's always been good, or at least solid. Even with like some nerfs in the past, he's always been strong. You know, he used to be like really, really strong. He's like sort of the mid-range. He doesn't like mid-range poke or like anything. Like he's sort of like up here because he has like such high damage, and then he like has really, really strong abilities and stuff like that for like you know, picking off different targets that are like off center line, or I don't know many FPS terms, but I'm, you know, I'm not that bad at recognizing ideas. So I apologize if I'm using the words peel and poke wrong. I'm surely I am. But it was just really cool to have like a character like this that would be at a range that no one else other than maybe Hawkeye was. And she had a scope, which is really cool. Like she could be like up here, which I'm sure Hela can do it, but like Hela's not gonna be up here. Like realistically, like you can do anything else, but she could be like up here, like I'm gonna peek out and boom, like I just got a headshot. And that's so cool. But it feels like this new almost iteration of her, it doesn't really have that identity. Like I heard online that a lot of like Black Widow mains, like high level Black Widow mains, aren't gonna play her anymore because she doesn't occupy the space that you know, that we liked about her. And obviously, like I wasn't a Black Widow main, but like I remember the first clip I ever got in this game was on Black Widow, because she was like one of my most beloved characters. I just didn't play her as much because she was kind of weak, and obviously she was very difficult. She had a very high skill ceiling. You know, obviously she's just a point and click character realistically, but she had like really cool combos, and you know, like you would do like the kick and then the shoot and then the pull or some shit like that, something like that. But you could like speed that up and like get a combo off of it, and there was so much cool stuff. And it feels like that stuff, while a lot of it is still there, like I'm sure the combos, like I'm sure you could do something like this and just make up a combo as you go along, and you could probably hit a real combo on like that shitty ass combo. When you're actually learning the character. That was loud, I was truck outside. But I just don't understand why they would make this, why they would make her an archetype that is so prevalent in this game. And that's also like, I don't know, maybe I'm stupid because, you know, it's my favorite character, but obviously Iron Fist, I'm gonna bring it back to Iron Fist every single time. Obviously Iron Fist, he is weird, and he's also not that strong. He's never been that strong, even though he has like a lot of good, cool strengths. He like has an archetype that he feels, you know, like, because he can like sort of dive, like I dive a lot with Iron Fist, and you know, like just do stuff, like you can just do whatever you want and just like dive in the back line. Okay, I got a squishy target there, and there's like a support or a strategist offline or whatever you call it, and you can just like do whatever. But then like when you play like a Spider-Man, who was my first character, like Spider-Man is very specifically like, he can only do this, right? He only does this. Like he, you know, he swings by and then he gets a hit and then he swings and then, you know, I fucked that up, but you get the idea. Like you just do whatever you want. You got like the animation cancels and everything. And that was like super cool, but like, so he was very, very like egregious. Like he was very polarizing with his archetype. It's like, if you could shut down dives well, this character was not good back when I was playing, at least. Which made him like on the weaker end of the cast. But then if you play something like Iron Fist now, like I heard, or like I've experienced based on like what I've played, you know, the percentage damage, and he had 300 health after I stopped playing. And, you know, he was like, at one point he was very good at tank busting, even more than he is now. And so you have that sort of, excuse me, that leeway of like, oh, he can do both things kind of well, and he has like different variations that he can play in terms of like, am I gonna just play like a tank busting healer with like it's kind of a bullshit like gimmick, but tank busting healer with White Fox. Or am I gonna just dive with, you know, the thing, because the thing, you know, gives him access to like a better escape option because he has the uppercut, and the uppercut allows him to use the kick to escape, or he has like, you know, what is best is that he can get 2 kills off of 1 dive, which is extremely useful. So even if he's on the weaker end, he occupies an archetype that like the game doesn't really. It has, because this game obviously has characters that are similar. Like certain characters like Luna Snow can be similar to Sue Storm or something like that. I don't really know. They're probably not, but like Mantis and Luna have like a lot of similarities. But in this case, Iron Fist's in reference to archetypes, it's like he can sort of, and I'm probably getting this wrong because this is just my immediate reaction to it, to the completely new Iron Fist almost, is that, you know, he can tank bust, but he can also, you know, dive and everything I've said in a way that's like, oh, you can play like Spider-Man or you can play like Wolverine. And sure, you might not be better than Spider-Man at diving. You're definitely not better than Wolverine at tank busting, because he was like, at least when I played, he was extremely good. You know, I don't know if Team Captain's still around, but I remember when he was up and coming at one point, back when I was still playing. But the upside of that is like you get the choice, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, sure, if you really want to play competitively, like, for example, if I want to play, like, okay, I want to play a comp team, and I want a tank buster, I probably wouldn't pick Iron Fist. I'd probably be like, okay, if I want something specifically for tank busting, I could pick Iron Fist, but I'd probably just pick Wolverine, and that, you know. And then if you want someone who dives, you'd pick, like, I don't know, like a Psylocke, if she's still good, and you can, like, dive in the back line, do a lot of damage, blah, blah, blah. But it feels like with the Black Widow changes, and I'm sorry for, like, going on a tangent a bit, but it feels like with these Black Widow changes, they're quite irritating because you don't have that choice anymore, I guess, because it's like now she's forced, like, obviously you have this, right, which is really good. Like, this is way better than it used to be, because before it would do like no damage and like you had to like double tap, but now it like just shreds. And you know, she can choose, so like she can go like, I think like that, or like, and then yeah, you get the idea. It feels like there was something there, and then now it's like, okay, now she's forced into a sort of mid-ranged poking character with good normals. Oh, sorry, not normals. I meant to say rate of fire, whatever you call it. I don't know. But like good normals in the sense of like she's got good, like Hela, you know, she plays like Hela. Now, it feels like that's or like one of the optimal ways to play her. Because it's like, why would you play her like, you know, like how Black Widow used to be played, when like she, you know, she's got the increased rate of fire. Like she shoots faster than Hela, which is crazy. And you know, she doesn't have the sniping capabilities of Hawkeye without her ult. So she can probably shoot from like up here, right? But how far is the damage fall off? I don't even know. Like you can shoot from like up here, I'm sure. And it's hit, like it's literally hit scan. I didn't even know it was hit scan. It's literally hit. So she's literally becoming Hela. So now it's like, oh, you want to play this character, and like, oh, obviously she has her own unique stuff, but from a game design, like an analytical perspective, it just makes me wonder, why would I pick this character if I could just pick Hela? And that to me is worrying, because I love how Hela played as well. Hela was like, you know, a very, very fun character. She still is very fun, even if I'm terrible with her, because she's so difficult in the sense that like she's very easy once you have good aim, but like, you know, I'm a fighting game player, I don't have good aim. So yeah, it's like one of those things. And so if I was to play competitive, I would just like feel very sad. And also like now that I'm just only like casually playing this game and like just following competitive and just like not trying to like play it to win tournaments anymore, or get the highest rank or whatever, or like grind aim labs and all that shit like I used to do. It's one of those things that's like, why would I play this character even for fun? Because she doesn't occupy that archetype that I once loved about this character, you know, the sniper. And apparently from what I'm hearing, Hawkeye's shit. I don't know why he's shit. But it's like, why would I do that when I could just play like Hela or Cyclops, or even like, I'm sure Bucky still does the same things. I was playing it before. Like, why would I play that character if I could just play this character? And look, I'm at 15 meters now. Like, why would I play the character? But yeah, those are just my thoughts. It's just kind of annoying that they made this decision. It's good that she got a rework. I just don't like it. But let me know what you think. Sorry for the ramble. I just had to talk about this somewhere because I was playing recently. I was talking with a friend. I'm like, yeah, I used to love Black Widow, but now it's like I don't really want to play her. Anyway, Marvel Rivals is so much fun. I love the modes, the new modes. It's basically a brand new game to me. It's still got the support problems, but I can just look past that because I'm not playing competitively, and I never really struggled with that in quick play because it's quick play. But even playing like the Blood Hunt mode is so fun, and like I don't know, I'm having a blast with this game again. Um, I feel like if I play competitive, I'll have a poor time. So yeah, I'm having a blast. Let me know what you think about this, and yeah, check out my music. And sorry for any unscripted ramblings, but you know how it is. And enjoy.